The heart of the Caribbean beats with the rhythm of resilience and vibrant history. This sentence encapsulates the essence of Jamaica, a small island nation with a heart larger than its physical boundaries. From the echoes of the Tainos to the reggae rhythms that have enchanted the world, Jamaica's story is not just about the places and events, it's about the indomitable spirit of its people. In this essay, we will explore the rich tapestry of Jamaica's history, delving into its transformative epochs, from the pre-Columbian era to its current status on the global stage. Before the sails of European explorers dotted the horizon, the Tainos populated Jamaica, thriving in an organized society rich with traditions. They were not just inhabitants, they were cultivators of the land and the culture that initially shaped the island's identity. The Tainos were adept at agriculture, skilled in fishing and hunting, and were known for their unique artistry, evidenced by artifacts left behind. Their societal structure was sophisticated, with caciques or chiefs, who led the communities through both spiritual and temporal matters. Unfortunately, the arrival of Europeans marked the beginning of the end for the Tainos. Diseases brought by the settlers, combined with forced labor, devastated their population. Within a few decades, their vibrant presence was reduced to whispers among the groves and the archaeological traces we study today. The year 1494 marked a pivotal shift in Jamaica's history with the arrival of Christopher Columbus, who claimed the island for Spain. This moment was the beginning of European involvement in Jamaica, fundamentally altering the island's trajectory. Spanish colonization introduced new agricultural practices, but also wreaked havoc on the indigenous population through disease and exploitation. Despite their early foothold, the Spanish did not heavily develop Jamaica, focusing more on their more lucrative colonies. This oversight would later provide an opening for another European power. British interest in Jamaica grew as they recognized its strategic and economic potential, particularly for sugar production. In 1655, the British succeeded in capturing Jamaica from the Spanish, initiating a new era of colonization that would have lasting impacts on the island's social fabric and economy. Sugarcane cultivation became the backbone of Jamaica's colonial economy under British rule. Vast sugar plantations required a substantial labor force, leading to the importation of African slaves in unprecedented numbers, a move that profoundly shaped Jamaican society. The plantation system was brutal and dehumanizing, with slaves enduring harsh conditions and severe punishments. This system not only generated immense wealth for plantation owners, but also entrenched a rigid class and racial hierarchy, the effects of which are still evident today. Despite the oppression, slaves frequently resisted their conditions. This resistance took many forms, from day-to-day acts of defiance to organized rebellions, laying the groundwork for a legacy of fighting for justice and rights that characterizes much of Jamaica's later history. The late 18th and early 19th centuries were marked by growing moral and political campaigns against slavery. Influential figures both in Jamaica and Britain began to push for abolition, culminating in the Slavery Abolition Act of 1833 by the British Parliament, which came into effect in Jamaica in 1834. Emancipation, however, was not an instant panacea. The newly freed population faced significant obstacles, as the colonial society had not prepared for a transition to a free economy. Former slaves were often left with few options but to continue working on plantations under oppressive conditions, now as wage laborers. The abolition of slavery was a monumental victory, but it was only the beginning of a continued struggle for equal rights and self-determination, leading to further social upheavals and the eventual push towards independence. The Maroons, communities of escaped slaves who fled to Jamaica's mountainous interiors, stand as powerful symbols of resistance. They formed independent communities, successfully resisting re-enslavement and eventually forcing the British to negotiate. The Maroon Wars, particularly during the 18th century, highlighted the strategic skill and resilience of these communities. They entered treaties with the British that acknowledged their autonomy in exchange for peace and returning new escapees, a testament to their formidable presence and negotiation skills. The legacy of the Maroons continues to be significant in Jamaica, representing the enduring spirit of resistance and the fight for freedom and recognition. Their history is not just a tale of escape, but a continuous narrative of cultural retention and identity assertion. The early 20th century saw the rise of a robust nationalist movement in Jamaica, fueled by increasing awareness of racial injustices and the global push for decolonization. Key figures like Marcus Garvey, whose advocacy for black nationalism and Pan-Africanism influenced many, were instrumental in shaping the political consciousness of the island. Post-World War II, leaders such as Norman Manley and Alexander Bustamante emerged, championing labor rights and political reforms. These efforts culminated in the formation of modern political parties, which laid the groundwork for Jamaica's eventual path to independence. On August 6, 1962, Jamaica proudly declared its independence from Britain. This historic event was not merely a change of flags, but the beginning of a journey towards self-identity, governance, and national development. It marked the transition from a colonial outpost to a sovereign nation with aspirations of carving out a distinct place on the global stage. Post-independence Jamaica embarked on a journey to forge a unique national identity, one that would resonate on both a local and global scale. The island's culture, particularly through the universal appeal of reggae music, played a pivotal role in this. Icons like Bob Marley became global ambassadors of the Jamaican spirit, emphasizing themes of love, resistance, and social justice. Sports, too, have been a significant area where Jamaica has shone on the world stage. Athletes like Usain Bolt have not only brought glory to the island through their remarkable achievements, but have also spotlighted Jamaica's potential beyond its economic and geographic limitations. However, modern Jamaica faces its share of challenges, including economic volatility, political instability, and social issues such as crime and inequality. Despite these, the island continues to make significant strides in education, healthcare, and diplomatic engagements, showing the world that Jamaica is more than its stereotypes. Today, Jamaica stands as a country proud of its rich history and cultural heritage, but also aware of the hurdles it faces. Economically, it strives to diversify beyond traditional industries like tourism and agriculture, aiming for technological advancement and sustainable development. Politically, Jamaica continues to navigate the complexities of democratic governance, with ongoing efforts to strengthen institutions and ensure transparency and accountability. Socially, the island is a vibrant tapestry of communities working towards greater inclusivity and equality, seeking to do justice to its motto, "Out of many, one people." Looking forward, Jamaica's prospects lie in its ability to harness its cultural capital, invest in human development, and engage proactively with the global community. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, Jamaica's journey offers valuable lessons on resilience and the power of cultural influence. Jamaica's story is a dynamic saga of endurance, evolution, and expression. From the resilience of the Tainos to the defiant rhythms of reggae, from the fiery spirit of the Maroons to the swift feet of modern sprinters, Jamaica continuously crafts a narrative that transcends its shores. This essay has journeyed through the epochs that have defined this great island, highlighting not only the pivotal moments of change, but also the everyday resilience that characterizes its people. Jamaica's history is not just a series of events, it's a continuous dialogue between the past and the present, shaping a future full of possibilities. As we reflect on Jamaica's journey, we see more than an island nation. We see a global influencer that has taught the world lessons in dignity, joy, and resilience. It stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who, despite adversities, have always chosen to rise, shine, and impact the world profoundly. Jamaica's motto, "Out of many, one people," encapsulates this unity and strength. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, learned something new, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you again for watching.